What's up, everybody? Well, I got another small form factor PC gameplay video for you guys today, and today I had a request to try out Warhammer Space Marine 2, and makes sense because I did it on literally everything else besides this, because I don't think it existed yet at that time. So now we can go back and see how it does. Now, I'll probably go in, try a little 4K, a little 1440, and a little 1080. Now 4K, I don't think it'll be able to handle it like native. I'll jump in there and see what it's like real quick. But we'll probably just do that with DLSS. But we shall see. And then we'll hop down to 1440 and 1080 as well, just to see what those are like. Pretty much at maxed out settings and all that stuff. But in any case, why don't we go ahead and hop into the game. Well, first we're gonna just do 4K, but with DLSS on quality, so it won't be true 4K. But I turned off DLSS for a second just in this menu system as well, and is barely able to get over 60. So like, okay, there's almost nothing going on here. So we're just gonna go ahead and flip the DLSS right back on. Now for the rest of the resolutions after this, I'll test both native and with DLSS quality. Alright, here we are in the game.
Kill team leader to squad. Box check.
And Shadowplay does take up a little bit of
Repeat.
GPU power to run, but we're probably only missing like 3 to 5 FPS. But this is definitely the way I'd play the game on here. That or 1440. Native. Both look pretty damn great. But once you start going on to 1440p DLSS and 1080p and 1080p DLSS, you start noticing a little bit of some quality going down the tubes. But hey, you gotta make do with what you got when you want to use that kind of tech.
Do you read?
Any sign of the commander? Negative. No contact since the crash.
I'm here, damn it.
Ghostrust, you have command. What are your orders? We proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere, detonate it, and watch the Tyranids die. The sight I will greatly enjoy.
Seems like the game is running a little bit better than it was at launch.
Hooligans.
It's not like it ran horribly, but it definitely had a stutter every now and again. Seems like now they got most of that taken care of. Alright, come on, let's do this. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm sure I'm gonna like suck and die and whatnot, but we shall see.
Alpha, where is that damn virus bomb? I'm up to my elbows in these wretched bonds. Any word from Brother Darius or the commander? Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstros.
Hold on, brothers.
No, here comes some more.
Spores. Now they send larger meat to stop me.
Alpha, you must reach that bomb.
Alright, though. Why don't we go ahead and move on along? Alright, now we're going to bounce back and forth between native and DLSS quality. So we'll start off obviously native 1440. And then, after we get a little bit of gameplay of that, we'll go turn on some DLSS. So, let's get back into the game. Well, now here we are, back in the game, but this time at 1440. It still looks really good. Not quite as crisp as 4K with DLSS on quality, but, I mean, we're really splitting it hairs here. Like, look, I would say, if I had a gun to my head, I'd say it looks maybe 3 to 4% less crisp. And that's like being generous. And the frame seems similar, although I think it's getting still a little bit better performance. And we still have DLSS to try too, which at 1440p usually doesn't look too awful bad, as long as you stick with quality. But once you get down to 1080p, no matter what, it kind of doesn't look the greatest. I mean, unless this has already been upgraded to DLSS 4, apparently that's things like even performance looks better than this thing than old school quality. I don't use that thing when I make gameplay videos for you guys. God, what the heck was it called? It's some program where you can just take freaking DLSS and make it up to the most up-to-date one for any game that has DLSS. It's such a useful tool, and I can't remember what the hell it's called. Oh well. If I randomly just shout it out randomly, I will... Or if I remember, I will shout it out randomly. Although, other people who just come in randomly and are moving around, but what the hell is he talking about? But knowing me and my stoner ass, I'm not going to remember what the hell that program's called. I think it's called, like, NVIDIA Container or something like that.
Alpha, where's that damn virus bomb? I'm up to my elbows in these wretched bombs. Any word from Brother Darius or the commander? Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstros.
Hold on, brothers.
Oh, here comes some more. But I think it's about time to move on first. Now we're going to turn DLSS on to quality at 1440p. And it definitely gives us quite a bit more FPS. And it doesn't look too much worse. 1440p doesn't look that bad when you're using DLSS. It's 1080p and under where it starts being like, okay, it's not the best. Still way better than FSR. But, alright, here we go. Now we've got DLSS on quality. And you can't really tell a huge difference in quality. I mean, maybe you could if you put them side by side. Not on YouTube or whatever, and you had the exact same TV and whatnot, and you had it side by side, you might be able to tell a small difference. But, no one's doing that.
Now they send larger meat to stop me.
Yes, I know. I just used one. Alright, let's continue a little further here. Obviously, that was nowhere near long enough for a test.
Darius, brother, I will repay them tenfold.
Well, at least he took a shit ton of them out with him.
Roar in your name, Darius. I swear on it.
Now it's my turn to take out a few more.
Vermin.
Oh, damn, there's still one up there. There we go. I'll have to try to do better at that next time. But anyway, let us move on along. Now we'll try some 1080p native, then we'll pop on over to quality, and then a little camera recorded to wrap things up. But alright, we're already to the end there, so I think that's hopefully long enough for the chapters of YouTube. Really need about 10 to 15 seconds to be clickable. But anyway, to the game. Alright, here we are at 1080p. Even at 1080p, it doesn't look completely awful.
Kill team leader to squad. Box check.
Definitely not as nice and crisp as some of the other resolutions, but
Repeat.
I think a lot of regular gamers that don't care about any of that stuff would pick this up, and if I told them this is running at 4K right now and they didn't know nothing about nothing, they'd go, oh, okay, sweet, and then go have fun with the game. You know, they wouldn't give a shit.
Do you have the virus bomb?
Contact with brother.
Damn it.
Approaching orbital launch.
But me, like I said, I'd totally like that. Even 1440p, but probably 1440p just regular native, or 4K with the DLSS on quality. Both of those were my favorites so far.
Negative. No contact since the crash.
I'm here, damn it.
Yep, and this still, even DLSS can sometimes do that weird floor shimmering nonsense.
We proceed
I mean, unless that's just the game doing that.
the virus.
But that's kind of I'm kind of reminiscent of FSR. I'm used to FSR doing that kind of stuff in games, especially grass and that kind of shit. Oh, the little creatures.
Homicans. The area will be crawling with them.
Alpha, where's that damn virus bomb? I'm up to my elbows in these wretched bonds. Any word from Brother Darius or the commander? Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstros.
Hold on, brothers. Spores.
Alright, well, all of them are toast. Oh, but more have come. I kind of wanted to fight these in the next part with DLSS, so I gotta kill a couple of them and then try to escape a little bit here, but why don't we go ahead and move on. Now for some DLSS on quality on 1080p base. And this almost turns it into like esports levels of FPS, but hey, if that's what somebody wants, you got that as an option. Anyway, let's go see how it does now. Alright, here we go. We got DLSS on quality now. And yeah, it really doesn't even look that different even at 1080p. I think I was remembering like doing like performance quality at 1080p. You know, like, or whatchamacallit, 1080p base with like performance DLSS is what I mean, you know? That you can usually tell if you look towards the background and whatnot, things don't look so great. But with quality, it doesn't look that bad. I'm looking into the background and things don't really look that awful different. We're just getting way more FPS. So that's why I don't really mind DLSS as an upscaling. I just don't like when it's used as a crutch still. Even if it does look better than native usually. But that's generally just in the games that have terrible TAA implementations. I've seen games where it definitely does not look as good as native as well.
You must reach that bomb. I will.
But again, that's just my opinion.
Show my way through.
Though I would think a lot of people would take my opinion on that one a little seriously, seeing as I test so many games on so many different systems, but I guess some people would still say I'm biased and just seeing shit and I'm just full of shit, so it is what it is. That's why I just say it's still my opinion.
Darius, brother, I will repay them tenfold. This bolter will roar in your name.
Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better this time.
Come, vermin.
I'm not really the best with the controller and shooting, but I'm doing my damn best.
I shall be picking these rotten seals out of my fangs for weeks. Situation here at the Malta is becoming severe. Have you secured the virus bomb? No. For every gaunt I smash, 10
Alright, we move on now. Alright, here we go. Let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay now.
hold the line for as long as I can.
Alright, nothing else over there, okay. Oh, that's why that was so much weirder. Because I have that on frame rate somehow, not frame times. We gotta fix that. Glad I noticed that now instead of just making like 100 videos like that. No, I want to kill them my way. Alright, here's some camera recorded gameplay now. I figure I'd go back to the beginning just to see
Kill team leader to squad. Box check.
what kind of frame rate we get without it recording or anything in the background.
Repeat. Kill
Which
team
probably
leader
uses a
to
little
squad.
bit. I don't think it takes as much as OBS, but I think it still takes a little bit.
We have crashed. It's from your position. Moving to
Do you have the virus
lost
bomb?
contact with brother.
Damn it.
Approaching orbital launcher facility. Well secured.
Hellstroff, Alpha. I'm moving to the crash site. Do you read?
Any sign of the commander? Negative. No contact since the crash.
I'm here, damn it.
Ghostrust, you have command. What are your orders? We proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere, detonate it, and watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Transmitter must be broken. Homicans. The area will be crawling with them.
Alpha, where is that damn virus bomb? I'm up to my elbows in these wretched bonds. Any word from Brother Darius or the commander? to us to share the glory now, Telstros.
Hold on, brothers. Spores. Now they send larger meat to stop.
You must reach that bomb. I will, even if I have to chew my way through.
Darius, brother, I will repay them tenfold. This mortar will roar in your name, Darius. I swear on it. Come, vermin.
I shall be picking these rotten seals out of my fangs for weeks. Situation here at the mortar is becoming severe. Have you secured the virus bomb? No. For every thought I smash, 10 more come raining down. If we fail to launch that bomb, there will be nothing to stop the Tyranids. I am almost at the crash site. Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get there. I will hold the line for as long as I can.
Well, alright. I think that's probably good. So why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Warhammer Space Marine 2 on this little small form factor PC. Decided to do 1080p, 1440, both with DLSS, and then for 4K I just left it on DLSS because it could barely maintain 60 in the menu. I was like, nope, there's no way it'll be able to in gameplay then. Me, I'd probably play with the freaking, if I had this and it wasn't hooked up to 4K TV, I'd just go with 1440p. That seemed like it was going great. Although 4K with quality DLSS was also great. Basically the same thing too. So I could play either way, honestly, and be completely happy. But in any case though, that is all for this video. Hopefully that's good enough for the requester. If not, I can always try again. But hopefully the requester and everyone else enjoys the video. But in any case, that's all I got for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.